What's going on, Fortnite fam? The FNCS finals are upon us, and 50 of the best teams in EU are ready to battle out for prize money, a championship title, and the Axe of Champions 2.0. Let's talk through what's led us here. Qualifier 1 started with some deja vu. Malabuka and Moustache continue their trend of placing top 5 in every game they win off spawn. They had 3 bad games, followed by 2 wins and a second place, an almost complete replica of their performance in last season's first qualifier. Season 1's winner Queasy teamed up with Season 2's winner Vino to dominate the high ground, however that wasn't where the majority of their points were scored. An incredible Game 3 resulted in a 13 elim third from the mid-ground, showing this team wasn't just a one-trick pony. If they go on to win this season, all of Chapter 3 FNCS finals will be won by either Queasy or Vino. Qualifier 1 was dominated by Tayson and Chapix. Now, they usually have a slow start to the season and show up for finals, but with this qualifier win and also a dual Cash Cup win at the start of the season, it begs the question, have they peaked too early? The story of Qualifier 2 was much like the first, with some of the biggest names in the region making it to finals. After making some uncharacteristic mistakes in Qualifier 1, Seti and Cammy show up with their always as consistent playstyle, however losing Game 2 to Storm Surge. With this duo, it's not really a question of will they be in the top 5 in finals, it's more of a question of how perfectly can they play in order to win the entire tournament. Competitive veterans Andalex and Snazy dominated the leaderboards in Qualifier 2. To date, this is now Andalex's 6th FNCS Qualifier win. Historically, they have struggled when dropping at the edge map position in finals, so them choosing to land a mid-map Coney Crossroads is very promising. Qualifier 3 was the story of the hard workers. The day was won out by Pink and Anas, who showed true development in their playstyle. Historically, if they were contested, had to take a mid-game fight, or weren't on height in endgame, they would really struggle in set lobbies. However, over the last 3 seasons, they've shown more development than any other team by winning a qualifier while contested, winning games from low ground, and getting double-digit elimination games. Hopefully, this is reflected in their finals performance.
With the qualifiers over, the semi-finals started with some big changes to the Storm Surge mechanic, making zones 2 to 5 much more difficult. The first team to show that they could adapt on the fly was Refsguard and Clown, who won Game 1 of Day 1 and with style. Even more impressively, Refsguard solo clutched the final 3 zones until the Victory Royale. The heartwarming story of Day 1, however, was Frey and Flixie qualifying via consistency. Prior to this, Frey had played 50 semi-finals matches in other seasons and had not managed to qualify for a finals. In his own words, he's the most experienced semi-finals player, so hopefully that experience and hard work will be reflected in the finals leaderboard. Day 2 of the semi-finals still had some of the biggest names in the region yet to qualify. After sleeping through Game 1 of Day 1, Ziandi and Joe ensured the alarm clocks were set for Day 2. Interestingly, in Game 6, Yuzuri and Kiruo moved to the now uncontested Synapse station that Joe and Ziandi left empty following their win, and won the game themselves. All eyes were on Mr. Savage and Hen, as they had made every single set lobby this FNCS, yet failed to qualify for a finals yet. There were glimpses of their success throughout the qualifiers, yet had struggled to play as a team in pretty much all of these. Day 2 of the semis, everything was on point. They were side by side, hip by hip, and dominated the overall leaderboards, ending in first. Hopefully they took notes and we see this playstyle from them in finals. This now makes Mr. Savage one of only 4 people to have qualified for 13 out of 14 FNCS finals on EU. The final day of semi-finals was the last opportunity for players to qualify for the finals. 6 games and only 12 teams could qualify. The highlight of the day, and probably of this entire FNCS so far, was Vaniac's incredible solo clutch to win out Game 5. This isn't even the first time he's done this. In last season's FNCS finals, they started Game 2 off with an incredible 15 elim Victory Royale, with Vaniac contributing to 12 of these by himself. There were many more heroic qualification moments from all 50 teams in our finals, and if you want to see them all go head-to-head, then make sure to tune into the Chapter 3 Season 3 FNCS finals. Until then, we'll see you on the battle bus. Beep beep!